What's up? Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be a reading for Gemini for May 2023. Just check in and see what's up. See what Spirit wants to talk about for Gemini. What does Spirit want to talk about for Gemini? What does Gemini need to be aware and prepared for? All right. La Shaka. Bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card. I feel like you're working on your confidence, or there's been something that has recently boosted your confidence. There's been something you had to like really dig deep to go through something. You had to like pull out your willpower to deal with something, to go through with something, to endure something. First card out, you have the King of Cups, the King of Coins, crossed by the Ten of Wands. So I feel like whatever's going on for you, Gemini, you're trying to keep it together in regards to your home environment, your stability, your foundation in some way, shape, or form for some of you. But I feel like it's mostly in regards to your home, your resources, your finances, it could be your home environment. Something's difficult for you. It's a burden. And I feel like like you're trying, like it's hard for you to acknowledge this. You've been trying to avoid this, but there's something about like it can't be avoided. We're going to pull some clarifiers on that for sure. Let's quickly, hold on. I'm going to get the rest of these cards out so we could get into some clarifiers. I don't want to move too far along in your reading and have to come back. So let's see, Gemini. Okay, cool beans. How you want it? Okay. Gemini. What? Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Coins. So you're working on balance. You're working on bringing something back into balance. You could be working on paying down your debt. You could work on like making sure that like your resources, your relationships, the things in your environment are like balanced. You're trying to keep things in balance. You're paying things down, making payments towards something. There's a sense of like expecting or receiving some reciprocity as well from everything that you've been putting in. Take that as that resonates. Don't force the messages. Okay, what for clarifiers? Okay. We're going to go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini. Clarifiers for Gemini. We're going to look at this real quick. You have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So some of you might be dealing with someone that you might have that in your chart. But there's a sense of like you're passionate about something and you're wanting to move forward in something or with something towards something. There's some sort of excitement. You've received inspiration and now it's time to act upon it for some of you. Or you are acting upon it. You are acting upon it. It's the king, not the queen. So I feel like you are putting work into something that you're passionate about. You're doing something. You're doing things. There might be a lot of like I heard animosity, but aggravation or like there's times where you're like easily triggered at moments. Yeah, but whatever's going on we're one more shuffle. Whatever's going on in your home environment, it feels like it's overwhelming. It's been going on for a long time. It's unhealthy. Cycles keep on repeating. Even when you stop them, they start again for however, whatever. What else? Okay, so this is how they felt when I picked them up right now. So it's the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So again, you have the Ten of Wands right here. So twice now you have it in your current situation. 2 decks, twice the Ten of Wands. That's not a card you want repeating, Gemini. We need to learn our lessons already, and we don't learn our lessons. We're trying to be too compassionate. We're not allowing ourselves to put down burdens because we're trying to look at things that from like a compassionate way, a nurturing way, like something. So then, like, I don't know, there's something here of like this burden. It interrupts your inspiration, your intuition, your forward movement, whatever this is. But there's a sense of like you maybe you don't know how to put it down. Maybe putting it down has been difficult. Maybe it's like so ingrained that it's just really hard. You're like buying time. I don't know what this is for you. For everybody, it's different. But Gemini, you have okay, I'm going to just address what I see right now and don't shoot the messenger. And this isn't going to apply for everybody, so take it only as it resonates. Hi, appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please, and thank you. So your current energy, things have been difficult. You know it's been difficult, but I feel like it's been difficult for so long. It's not even like it's whatever. It's like you're used to the crap, right? And they're like when there's moments like when you're finally okay, this is like I'm tired of it, then there's a sense of like something within you might feel stable, but something within, I don't know, maybe not when you're tired of it. There's a sense of trying to let something go because it's been a burden, it's been difficult, but it's in regards to your finances for some of you, your home environment in some way, shape, or form, your stability in some way, shape, or form, your foundation, the people that you interact with, or the things that you interact with and engage with, your life things, like the things that you live with day to day, touch and exist with. It's been difficult. Your finances as well. Something has been difficult. But you're not following your intuition at times. I feel like I don't know what. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Bottom of the deck. You have the Knight of Wands. So I felt like this is like something, and under that is the Hierophant. There's something like hold on. There's something about like your current energy. It's been very difficult. There's a sense of it's stable. I felt like we keep on getting the same message. It might be a while, but we're going back to that same thing. Like it's been difficult. You've been dealing with it. You released it, but somehow you're dealing with it in some way, shape, or form again. And then it's ingrained in your stability, your foundation, and it's impacting your confidence in some way, shape, or form. It's it's a burden for you, but you don't put it down because there's a sense of like keep on thinking, oh, it's going to get better, or forgiving it, or I don't know what this is for you. And it's committed, or like you keep thinking you learned something, and so you're passionate about this forward movement. And there's like I don't know. For some of you, you think you learned something and you know something, so you're going to move forward with it. But it keeps on being this cycle of like you learn something and you try to move forward, and like you end up moving backwards, or like not moving it along the way you thought, and then like kind of being stagnant a little bit, and then like repeating the cycle again. It's confusing. I feel like that's what holds up a lot of the things, is because it's confusing. but there's like a sense of being dedicated to something, learning more each time, learning more about yourself, learning more about your passion, learning more about your intuition, about your inspiration, learning more about yourself each time that you relapse. I'm going to call that's what this is. It's a relapse. I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing, whatever this is, but it feels like it's a burden. You need to put it down. When you put it down, it messes with your intuition or your like your sense of stability in regards to like what you're committed to emotionally. I don't know how to say it. And then so you're like, okay, I'm not going to put it down. Like there's going to be progress and things going to get better. It's going to get better, but it doesn't. It's just like this cycle just keeps on recycling, and it's impacting your stability. It's impacting your intuition. It's impacting your emotions really at a high, like more than like, not necessarily more, but like high on the impact level. You have your emotions being impacted on how you invest, on what you're expecting, what like this you it's difficult even trying to not deal with it, but there's a sense of like it's tied, this burden is tied in some way to something that you want to or have to connect and nurture and celebrate and progress in some way, shape, or form for some of you. It keeps on like you keep on thinking, oh, I'm going to overcome the mountain, right? I can overcome the obstacle. I can deal with it. It's not that bad. It's not that big, but it comes to be that big. But then like you come, like you're able to settle your energy down and you can like deal with it in the moments, but like it's up and down. It's back of like, ugh. Okay. But there's something like you learn something each time. Each time you have this like whiplash of, I don't know. You need to be truthful with yourself, like face reality, like be honest and truthful. Like, what is your plan? What do you see happening, Gemini? What do you want from your from your future? What do you see? What do you want? What do you want? Be honest with yourself, Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. I want to know more about this current energy. Okay, this is hard. Page of Cups. So you're wanting, for some of you, I don't know. Hold on. There's a few different things here. So take the pieces as it resonates for you. There's a sense here, like your intuition has been like, you've been learning and growing and developing your intuition through this difficulty for some of you. There's a sense of you're wanting to like either apologize or receive an apology, to have some sort of forward movement or something. But you're grounded in your stability. Like, I feel like this is a hard energy for you, right? Like, if maybe for a long time, this has been a hard energy for you. This, like, you have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and then the Ten of Wands. Like, hold up. Yeah, and it's still in the freaking reverse, Gemini. This is like, usually it's the Ten of Wands you would want in reverse, but not when it's clarifying the Ten of Wands that's in the upright. There's like you keep putting this down and picking it back up, but it's a burden every time you pick it up. It's like, and it's been going on for a really long time, a really, really, really long time. But you've learned a lot too at the same time, right? For some of you, that's why it's been so like, for some of you, there's a sense like I don't know, for those of you who are familiar with mirror energy, but I'm getting that here. Like, you need to pull that up. You need to review that. You need to like know what's the difference between yourself now versus like several years ago, or like 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, however this is for you. There's something that you've been dealing with for a really freaking long time You've learned a lot from it, but you keep on like having this burden to deal with. And there's a solid foundation too. Like like it's the King of Pentacles. It's not the page. It's not even the Knight. I feel like this is bit like, and it's the 10 of Wands twice, right? In the upright, and then to clarify it, you have in the reverse with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. For some of you, this could also be like when you receive offers, like your stability is like, it's not necessarily hard, but it's not necessarily happy. It's not what you want. It's not what you would have chose necessarily. Things were supposed to be different. You had when you were younger, you had an idea a lot different of how things are when you are an adult, when you're grown up, and you're used to the like what is a burden for you, what is a burden for you, what is hard for you and difficult for you, and like you don't want to deal with it. You'd very much prefer not to. You shouldn't be having to deal with it. You're just kind of, now it's like, oh, whatever. I'm just used to it. It doesn't even matter. It's whatever. Gemini. I feel like this energy has kind of backtracked a little bit. But at a soul level, you're walking away from something because it's no longer emotionally satisfied. Like you're not satisfied, you're not emotionally fulfilled with something. I feel like there's something here, like you might be buying your time, because right now you're trying to, like, you're dealing with the burden in regards to your stability, your home environment, your finances, your resources that you've been dealing with for a long time. You've had different phases to this. There's been different tiers, different levels, but it's been hard either way. It's been a difficult, and so much so that you're just used to, like, maybe not all of the BS that you deal with, but definitely an extent of some of it. You've been dealing with it, this piece of it, or maybe it's people, or like whatever this is for you. You've been dealing with it for a long time, and you're just kind of over it, but you kind of keep dealing with it. But at a soul level, you're walking away from something because you're not satisfied with it emotionally. Something like you know you deserve better than this. You know that this is not working out for you. You know that this isn't your choice, and you deserve to have your choice. Man, Gemini. All right, those of you who have had a hard day, I'm gonna tell you right now, go ahead and click off this reading. It might get harder before it gets better, but it's gonna get better. But it's gonna get harder before it gets better. Okay, so at a soul level, you're going to walk away from something. You are walking away from something because you've realized the truth within yourself, right? That's what I feel like you're just dealing with this, whatever this is. You're just seeing where it goes. Not necessarily where it goes. There might be something like you just have to, like you have to meet requirements in something. And so you're meeting those requirements, or there's like time restrictions. So you're meeting those, whatever this is, you're held up with something. You're not enjoying it. You're not happy. It's not making you flourish, right? Because you're not happy. It's not. But it's been there for a long time. But you, like, at a soul level, you're walking away from something because it's no longer emotionally satisfying for you. You can't carry the crap no more. King of Cups. This is something that you actually see. Okay, hold up, guys. So we now have the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands up here with your current energy, and you have the King of Cups at a soul level. So a couple of things I'm getting. Some of you, there's somebody at a soul level you feel is your partner, but they're not in your environment. And I feel like that is something that's very hard for you. It's one of these 10 wands, right? But you like try to, like, you're used to it. You've been dealing with it for a while. Hi, Expediter. Appreciate you being here, Tiffany. Appreciate you being here, Dean. Yes, they're like something. It's like you're tired of dealing with it. I feel like you're buying your time for something. You're waiting it through. But and at a soul level, like I guarantee you're done with it. Whatever this is, at a soul level, you've walked away from it already. You've realized like what's being invested. Like, it's like, how can I get, like, I don't know, for some of you, it's like you might not have your person with you that you see as being your person. For some of you, it's like, I'm not happy where I'm at. I know my person's out there. I'm going to go find them. For some of you, it's like, I've just been disappointed in love. Love is difficult. It's hard. It's a burden right now. I don't want to have a connection. That like, I like, whether you think people walk away from you or you think you walk away from other people, there's a sense of like, your person, if they are out there, you're not with them. And there's a sense of like not in this lifetime. Like, yeah, it like there's both of these actually, like this reading, but Tiffany, don't jump to conclusions, because I was like looking at it, and like I'm telling you, it's gonna get harder before it gets better, but at the same time, it does get better. And even though right now it might feel like, nope, I'm not interested in love, it looks like there's something that might be potentially coming in, but you might be a little bit you're definitely defensive about it. But it's okay. Let's read and see where this goes, and take this as this resonates. So at a soul level, there's something you're walking away from. You've already walked away from something at a soul level, but you're still in it physically. I feel like it's definitely in regards to a relationship, a connection, something that you've at one point in time invested, like emotional, sensual energy, romantic energy towards something that you cared about at one point in time. What else? What else? Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of transition. There's something coming. You have the Death card now. You have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And you also have the King of Pentacles right here in your current energy. So I felt like, yes, you do want to have stability. You do want to have a structure and a home environment. Like you do, for some of you, you do want to have that, like where your finances are in order. You own your home, or you rent, and like your bills are good. Whatever this is for you, like you want to make sure your stability and everything is good. It's just where it's at. I don't know. For some of you, you might want to, like, there's a sense of you've invested so much, and even though you wish you could invest more, there's like a sense of not getting reciprocity, so you have to walk away for those reasons. And the sense of not getting reciprocity is one of these wands, one of these 10 wands, that's just like become a burden, too much for you to deal with, too much to bear any longer. There's a sense of like you're sitting back and you're kind of confident in whatever you're walking away from, and the fact of knowing that you did everything you could, knowing that you like fully invested. You were 100%, 110% there. You were there more than you like. I felt like there was something you showed up to in regards to your stability, your foundation, your home environment, maybe something you were dedicated to. And for whatever reason, at one point in time, it could have grown. It could have been much better, but you had to walk away from something. It was hurting. It was disappointing. There was some sort of ending. But when you're walking away, I feel like it's to be able to find something you're wanting. Like Tiffany, you might say you don't, but I feel like everybody wants, and this energy says that you want somebody that you're stable and grounded in, somebody that you can rely on and count on. At a soul level, I'm walking away because I don't have this. I don't have somebody that makes me feel stable and grounded, and like where I can depend on them, where it's like a back and forth thing, where it's a mutual thing, where we're a team working at this together. Yeah, see, that's what it is. It's the fact of like, I just can't find it. It's not that I don't want it. It's the fact like every time I do invest, I get hurt, I get disappointed, I get betrayed, I get hurt. So I have to walk away from it. So I do, like, I want to walk away towards this, but I'm walking away from this because it's not working out. There's like, be careful with that energy, Gemini. Like, don't just always walk away because, oh my gosh, they don't check every single box. Like, if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't make you feel nurtured and respected and grounded, that's a whole different thing. But if it's like, if it's like, oh, they're not 110% perfect on my list, like that's not possible. So make sure you're being realistic. But I feel like Gemini, like depending on what you have in your chart, I don't feel like Gemini is that way. Like me, I have Leo. I have a lot of Leo in my chart, but I feel like I'm very down to earth. I'm grounded, in my opinion. I feel like I take other people's opinions into account a lot of the time. So take this as this resonates for you. There's just something at a soul level that you're walking away from, or that you already did, because it did not meet your needs. There was not reciprocity. I felt like there was those cycles. Like you kept trying, and like it kept on like being the same thing. And you're wanting something stable. You're wanting something nurturing. You're wanting something where it's like the best, that where you're both putting into something, you're both contributing, you're both like it's stable. You don't have to question your partner. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to like you're just wanting something grounded, something that's more evolved, something that's more mature than what you are experiencing, something more healthy. So in the recent past, you have the Four of Coins. So there's something you held on to in the recent past, right? That there's that repeating energy that I'm going to let this go, but nope, I'm not. I'm letting it go, but nope, I'm not. There's I'm not going to even clarify it because it's the past, that we don't have energy in the past and we can't do anything about that. But there's something you had on to, Gemini. Stop doing that. If you get that thing within you of like, this ain't for me, I need to go, then do that. And be sure before you invest again that you're sure that you're investing where you want to invest. You're thinking about having balance. You're thinking about having abundance. Sorry, hold on. This is the Five of Coins. You're thinking about being disappointed and having lack. Yeah, right? Because this freaking, for some of you, this is definitely your resources. I'm not laughing because I'm like, for some of you, this is your resources. You're thinking about being left out in the cold. You're thinking about not being able to cover your bills. You're thinking about somebody abandoning you and rejecting you and not choosing you and not spending time with you, not fulfilling when they committed to you. You're thinking about all those disappointments, all those losses. You're thinking about your losses, and it's causing you to be defensive. But there's a sense of like, something better than this has to be possible. Something more than this has to exist. This can't be all it is. I want more than this. I want there's a sense of like thinking that something sorry, hold on. There's a sense of like what you're receiving is not what it could be, right? And you know that. It's not what it should be. It's not fair. It's not equal. And you're thinking about how, like, I feel like you know that you're tired, right? You're definitely, obviously, you know you're tired of dealing with the crap, but there's like one little sliver within you, like 1%, like 10% of that 100%, 10%. 1% of that that energy of like, maybe what I want is possible. Maybe things can turn around. Maybe I can have the balance. Maybe I can have what I want. But it's like that one little sliver. Like 90% of you is like, nope, I'm so over this. This isn't possible. I just keep on meeting with defeat. Like I keep on meeting with defeat. So in your near future, this is where it's going to get hard, Gemini. Don't shoot me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading. Cards here. And just remind yourself of that too. Don't get all upset. Whew. In the near future, there's some sort of hurt, some sort of disappointment, some sort of feeling defeated. And so you're over here thinking about how things aren't working out for you, feeling lack, thinking about how you're not going to be able to cover your bills, thinking about like whatever that energy is. And I feel like that's being presented with you in the near future. Like whatever you're thinking about of this hurt, this like things aren't working out. I feel like you need to really be careful of what you're thinking about, because you're definitely bringing it about. And I feel like it's much quicker than usual. So be careful with that energy. For some of you, this could be a person. Shoot, we got a storybook. What? Okay. Hold on. So this Three of Swords, there's some sort of like new opportunity, new offer, new something comes in, right? Something new gets presented. Here, Gemini, do you want this? Would you be interested in this? It looks like it could be in regards to your stability. It looks like it could help in regards to your stability, your foundation in some way, shape, or form. There's passion. You are required to take some sort of action towards this. You might have to move. You might have to change things. You might have to do things differently. Definitely do things differently. See things differently. Think things differently. Think about things differently. There's something you're going to be creating. There's a victory coming in. But with this victory, or in the process, okay, so here's where your Three of Swords come about. So you go from having a victory to like being alone, being isolated, having to learn a lesson, and it's very quick and unexpected, very sudden and unexpected. Then you have the Page of Wands, but you're still passionate about it. You're still excited. You're still interested in moving forward because that's what Gemini does. OMG. You have a lot of thoughts about it. You have a lot of hope towards something. You're still waiting for something to come through, but you're hurt and disappointed. Okay, so it looks like to me that this Three of Swords, luckily, we're going to pull some more just to confirm. Sorry, it looked like something had turned over. Was turned over. It looks like this Three of Swords is going to be short-lived. I felt like you kind of caused this Three of Swords, though, because you're confused. There's something you're not fully seeing. You're not fully seeing something. Hold on, let's go through this again because I feel like there was more in here that I just kind of brushed over. So this disappointment, there's like some sort of new, like you might be starting a business. You might be starting a friendship or a relationship or moving or something. This is something that you can touch in your real existing life. Maybe not necessarily you wouldn't want to touch, like you wouldn't want to go touch people, but this is something in your environment that you could bump into somebody. You could like touch your finances, your resources, your car, your home, whatever this is for you. This is something new coming in for you that's going to be something within your environment. There's like some sort of stability and foundation and involved to some sort of passion. Somebody took some sort of action, so you have to move or do things differently. Maybe you have to do things, maybe you're doing things on the internet. For some of you, if this is like a business or something, maybe you try to make it like stable, like you're interested in making it. It's something you're really you're really interested in. It's going to be long term for you. You want it. It's not one of those little hobbies that you lose interest in real quick. It's something that you're interested in. You're motivated and inspired with it, and you hold on to this energy. You continue this through, and you're very passionate about it. There's something. It might be online for some of you. It might be a business. It could be a relationship. You might start a relationship with somebody online for some of you. But whatever this is, there's a lot of like, I'm going to make this stable. I'm going to ground this and make this solid. I'm very passionate and excited about this. There's some sort of movement or change necessary to move this forward. And I feel like when this move is like brought in or like questioned, that's when like things are being looked at differently. Like, do I really want to move with this person? Do I really want to make this change? Do I really want to, whatever this is that I'm passionate about at one point in time? Or do I want to do the business this way? There's like, just, it's like looking at things differently. There's something that you are passionate about it. There is some sort of change necessary though to progress things. So maybe if you do YouTube, maybe it's like, okay, do I want to do live versus doing uploads? or like do you want to go out and about more, and instead of just like engaging with people online? If you're doing online dating, do you want to continue to do that, or do you want to go and like meet people in public? Whatever this is for you, it's something in regards to your stability, your foundation, that you're passionate about it. There's some sort of change necessary, and that's requiring you to look at things differently, or you start to look at things differently. You're trying to create and manifest something and move something along. There is some sort of victory in this movement forward that you do take. You follow your intuition and your inspiration and you do it. And I feel like it does good. But I feel like maybe that's where this energy comes of, like, we're putting a lot of energy into something, there's a victory, and then all of a sudden we pull back. I feel like that's what Gemini does at times where we get bored with things. We run out of energy. We run out of interest. There's a sense of like, do I want to continue to do this? Or maybe once you have this victory, I don't know, that's a big jump. That's a huge jump. I don't know what's between having this victory and being isolated. But in this isolation, it's unexpected. It's very quick. Hold on. I'm going to have to go read those messages in a minute. I got to read this. This is all confusing. So there's a sense of like, you were interested in something. You wanted to, your intuition was telling you about creating something. You're like, okay, bet, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to do it. You did it. You had the confidence. You were passionate about it. And then all of a sudden, like, you slammed on the brakes, or somebody slammed on the brakes, or somebody reined you in real quick. I don't know what this is. It's like you go from like having this victory to being in isolation. Or maybe it's like I don't know, like maybe some of you, like if you have social anxiety or something, maybe you get more oh my gosh, maybe you get more interest than what you were intending. And maybe that causes you to like kind of be isolated a little bit, or draw back, or I don't know. Everybody's going to be different, but whatever this is for you in the near future, there's like a sense of like, there's this victory, everything's working out, and then all of a sudden you're in isolation mode and it's unexpected. Or maybe your environment doesn't expect it from you. No, well, okay, maybe because you have the Three of Swords, right? So maybe you get hurt, you get disappointed, and you go from having this victory. I don't know. Hold on. That's a big jump. I feel like I need a whole different deck. Okay, we're going to put it like this. Because I'm just nosy, guys. I want to know. All right, Gemini, what makes this leap? How does Gemini go from having a victory to being in isolation in the future? I don't know if, okay. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, right? You've had it already. So you're passionate, you're excited, you're doing this, but forcefully. I feel like maybe like in an aggravated way. Maybe you don't want to, but you have to. So you're like, I'm going to do it. And like your attitude's not the best about it. Okay, this involves some sort of lack of healing and being hurt and disappointed emotionally, like something wasn't worth it, crying over spilt milk, missing somebody, feeling like I shouldn't have did this, like something wasn't healed, somebody didn't heal, I shouldn't have did this. So whatever this victory is, somebody didn't heal. Maybe you didn't heal, somebody didn't heal, and there's still hurt, there's still disappointment. Somebody's seeing things differently so that they can be confident and stable and secure within themselves. But there's a lot of unknown energy. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of deception, I feel like. But there's new opportunities. There's this new opportunity that comes in, right? Somebody tells you about it or you hear about it. What the fuck? Hold on. For some of you, maybe this passion is not you. Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe you find out your partner, if you are in a partner connection ship. Oh my God. If you are in a relationship, maybe you find out some information that your partner is starting something somewhere else. Take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages. But whatever this new opportunity, this offer is, it starts a lot of communication, a lot of thoughts start going, a lot, like people either start gossiping about it, like this is something, either you get extended this, right? Like there's this victory, right? There's this victory. Okay, there's this victory right here. This offer comes in, this abundance grows, there's this progression, and people start talking about it, right? People start noticing it, people start gossiping about it, people start sitting there putting your business out there and talking about it, right? And you have to be confident. And I feel like you have to know yourself. You have to know, like, I didn't do that. And I feel like that's what this is. Like, people start gossiping about you, people start getting, like, you get, like, maybe like super, like, either at work you get promoted, so then your coworkers are like, oh, they didn't even deserve that position or whatever it is, and they're being all like snarky and whatever. And then so you isolate, you stop talking to them. For some of you, if it's in regards to a relationship, like it's found out that your person is like doing other things on the side, and so it causes some sort of isolation. For some of you, like whatever this is for you, like people start gossiping about it. Whatever this is, it's something that it's a new opportunity that comes in some way, shape, or form for somebody. And people start gossiping about it. People find out about it and start gossiping about it, or it causes like you to be stuck in your thoughts, you to learn something and start thinking things. And then it impacts your confidence, but you try to be confident in regards to some like emotional investment or yourself. This could also be yourself, Gemini. You have to be confident, like, okay, fine, like, if your partner cheated, like, okay, I don't need somebody who cheats on me anyways. I don't want to be with somebody who cheats on me. If this is you, like at work, fine, I don't care. I don't, my job is more important to me than my coworkers. There's something where you quickly realign. That's this Virgo energy, right? This hermit energy. There's this victory, and then all of a sudden you got to go into like your self-reflecting mode. And I feel like this tower, it's because you weren't expecting these people to talk about, like, whoever this is, you weren't expecting it. You didn't expect them to say what they said or do what they did, or them, whoever this is. But you're the creator, right? And you won't be stopped. You're busy creating things. You're evaluating what else you can create. So whatever this is, like this moment of pause right here, it's very temporary. And it's more of like, what am I going to create next? Okay, these people, yeah, they were disappointing, but they're not going to stop me. And I didn't expect that, but yes, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to stay motivated. I'm going to keep getting my inspirations, and I'm going to wait on spirit to tell me what else I need to do from here. So this Three of Swords, I wouldn't worry about it, Gemini. At first I was like, dang, that kind of like, it's going to get hard before it gets better. But yeah, you might not see this coming. That's why that tower is there. It's unexpected, but it's not going to be something this is not going to crush you. It's to make you better. It's to improve you. Like, I don't know. People aren't what they say they are all the time, right? But you're learning lessons. You're learning what to set down once and for all. I feel like you are, even though you aren't healed completely in certain areas, in most of the areas where it counts, you are. Okay. So the near future, it's going to be interesting. So keep that in mind. Be prepared. Only if it resonates, or take it as it resonates, or just throw it out your mind. Who cares? Who knows? So how you see yourself, you have the Seven of Wands. You are defensive. You know that you are like you have your boundaries. You are it might have took you a while to get your boundaries, but you are aware of your boundaries now, and you're sticking by those. For some of you, if you're not interested in having new friendships or relationships, you're standing by that. I don't feel like you're being mean and rude, but it's very well clear that you're not taking resumes and applications, or like you're not filling any positions. I'm not being subject to be somebody's joke, the butt of somebody's joke. to be somebody's for somebody to be, disappoint you. Sorry, I'm losing my words. Blah. There's a sense of like you're just being like you've been through a lot already, and now you're at the point of like you're just being very defensive, and you're keeping your boundaries. You keep your guard for your boundaries. Okay, I don't feel like I need to clarify that. How other people see you, you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So other people see you as like you're not trying to give that one last chance, right? You're thinking about it up here. You're thinking about like maybe like there's just 1%, but other people see you as like no, there's no percent. They see Gemini as like you've been through it and you're just tired. They see that 10 of Wands on you. You have that 10 of Wands twice right here, and somebody sees it. I don't know if this is somebody who put that there. You have the Star card. So this is somebody, I don't know if they want to bring healing to you. Hold on. I don't know. What else does yeah, the 5 of Pentacles. So this hurt that you've suffered, you think about it and you're like, I don't know if I can do it again. Somebody's, I don't know, like, surprised we don't have the Page of Swords. I feel like somebody observes you, somebody notices you, because they're pretty in your business. Unless this has been something that was very public for you, Gemini. Somebody, aw, that's cute. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Hold up. So somebody sees you of like you're just being very defensive. Like you are defensive, but they see that. And I feel like you kind of see yourself as like, okay, I am defensive, but if you're approaching me the right way, like I'm willing to see what you're talking about. But other people see you as like, no, Gemini is not willing to even like look at me or say hi or nothing. Like you are not open at all for business, conversation, appetizers, drinks, nothing. But this is somebody, they want to heal. They want to fix this hurt, this disappointment that you've went through. I feel like they see you as their wish fulfillment in some way, shape, or form, or they might want to be your wish fulfillment in some way, shape, or form. This person wants to start a new opportunity with you. They can't quit thinking about it, and I feel like they're going to be taking some sort of action. So take that as that resonates. Don't force the messages. Your hopes and or fears. You have the King of Cups, but it was sideways. So you're wanting a relationship, but you don't think it's possible. It's like, yes, I know what I want. I know I want a connection. I know I want to have something that's in depth, something that is special and unique, something that I feel loved and nurtured in, that I can make somebody else feel loved and nurtured in, something that it's just, it's all the great things that Gemini is, right? It's fun, it's playful, it's reliable and dependable, it's loving and emotional, it's affectionate and all the good things, right? You want that, but you don't think it's possible. So in your near future, I don't know if this is this person, but somebody is going to come approach you, Gemini. Somebody is interested in you. Somebody wants to like see where things can go from here. Not even see where they can go from here. I feel like somebody not even like, they're like, I don't know how to say this. I don't know if somebody's extending an offer or not. All I know is that in your near future, somebody is like, I don't know if they're going to express this to you or like, this is, I don't know. Somebody sees you as like hold on. Somebody sees you as their like person. And even if you don't accept an offer, if one is extended, you're still always going to be their person. Like there's somebody feels like that you're their soulmate. Somebody feels like you're their other half. And so no matter how much time passes, no matter what happens in life, somebody feels like that they will always be something of significance and like special, like different than everything else. Even if you guys are in connection, somebody sees you as their person, even if you're not with them. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's going to get out of their thoughts, or something has been difficult and it's not going to be anymore. Somebody hasn't spoke and they're going to. Like, The 9 of Cups in the reverse. What the hell? Gemini. What the hell? Hold on. What else? Nothing came out. Queen of Oh, shit. Gemini. Okay. So you had the Queen of Swords came out. I feel like, hold on, bottom of the deck, you have the 2 of Swords. You're not seeing something clearly. What needs to be balanced, you're not seeing it clearly. You're not seeing something clearly to have balance. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's go up here. I was like, what the hell? Because like somebody thinks that you're their soulmate, and no matter what, somebody cares about you. Somebody's genuinely invested in you emotionally. And then I was like, why the hell? So the 10 of Swords, okay, cool beans. It's in the reverse. But still, it's the 10 of Swords. So somebody can't get out of their thoughts about you. Somebody's been hurt. Somebody's been hurt and disappointed beyond repair. But like, well, not necessarily beyond repair because it's in the reverse. So it's some point where it's healing, but it was never thought that it was going to be healed. And then there's like something of like, I'm never going to have my wish fulfillment. Things aren't going to work out the way that I was hoping that they would. But then there's like this sudden truth and clarity, and like the expectations are laid to rest. So for some of you, I feel like somebody's been wanting to say something for a long time, or you've been wanting somebody to say something for a long time. You started to give up on your wish fulfillment. And I feel like that's when this person's like, no, I can't let Gemini get away. I have to speak my truth. Like, I can't let them think I'm not their wish fulfillment. I can't let them think that this isn't possible. For some of you, by you detaching, like officially fully detaching, and I've been hearing this message a lot lately, but for those of you who this is for, by you like fully detaching, right? You being defensive, you being like, I'm not buying into the games no more. I'm not gonna stand by and expect, and whatever it is for you. There's a sense here of things are kind of like working out because you stand in your truth. Because you're like, you're no longer like, okay, it's like if for a long period of time somebody got away with you buying their idea or whatever, and then you're like, nope, I'm not doing this no more, I'm not playing this game no more. And then the moment you stop doing that, they become aware or something, and there's like they put in this action, this plan for action to like come and like fix your thinking of things. Instead of like, they don't want you to see them as not being wish fulfillment. They were once your wish fulfillment, and they want this to be the same energy. They don't want you to see them as not being wish fulfillment. I don't know why they care so much about it, because, well, they feel like they're your person. There's like a truth here, like with this Queen of Swords, it's like, I have to speak my truth. I have to reveal this truth. I have to like, these cards are clarifying this 2 of Cups. So this 2 of Cups that comes in, it's because somebody was finally honest with themselves about not having their wish fulfillment, or not being wish fulfillment, and like fighting it off, but not being able to fight it off, not being able to control our not being able to resist it for too long. Hi, An. Yeah, everything's gonna be good. Everything's going to work out. And if this is, for some of you, this could be yourself, like investing in yourself, deciding like, I've been dealing with crap. I'm tired of not having my wish fulfillment. I'm tired of dealing with like people lying, people being deceptive, people causing you to be confused with your thoughts. You're just tired of like people being deceptive, not being honest and sincere, not getting your wish fulfillment. So you're going to commit to yourself. For some of you, you're going to be your partner. You're going to be what you need. And I feel like for some of you, somebody is coming in. Once you let go, somebody's interested. Or I don't know how to explain it. Not for all of you, but for some of you, like fully letting go, not thinking about somebody anymore, not putting any energy towards anybody but yourself and your stability and your forward movement, that oddly enough draws in what you've been like trying to attract for a while, some of you. Okay, Gemini, Spirit's advice for Gemini. Spirit's advice for Gemini. Last shuffle. Spirit's advice for Gemini. There's some sort of abundance that's going to be coming in for you. There's definitely some sort of like forward progression, forward movement progression, some sort of things are going to start getting better, Gemini. I feel like they've definitely been a little bit difficult, but I feel like you're on the process of being like, you know, when you climb uphill and you climb uphill, you're at the top where you're at the top now or close to there, and it's going to start going downhill now. It's going to be smooth sailing, pretty close. You're pretty close. You're close to smooth sailing. And then once you get there, it's going to be like this little moment of that. Just like it's been a moment of climbing up, you're going to have a moment of smooth sailing too. All right, advice for Gemini. Okay, so you have the Death card in the reverse. So there's some sort of like a change. Don't fully change something, but you have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So there's the sense of like you need to, like, for some of you, Spirit's advising you to like feel your hurt and feel your disappointment and express it for some of you, but don't fully close out on something. There, like for some of you, I'm getting a sense of like there might be a misunderstanding. There might be like somebody not fully like feeling hurt from something because of a misunderstanding. Take that as that resonates. That's not going to be for everybody. All right. Then you have the Magician. So you need to manifest something. You need to be in your abundance, be in your full energy where you're focusing on yourself and your energy that makes you feel good, that makes you feel joyful and abundant and prosperous. And you need to manifest things. There's something you're trying to create and you need to allow that to come in. That might be what starts off this energy, but if you don't start, you don't start. Like, sometimes you need to be told 100 times before that 101 and you're told yes, and that's the final yes, and it's smooth sailing, right? But if you never even start that first no, then you still got 101 to go or 100 to go. And then if you like go real slow, then I don't know, there's just something about picking up pace in what you're dedicated to and what you want to manifest and what you want to create. You need to have confidence in yourself and put your attention in that. Don't focus on your hurt. Don't focus on your disappointment. Don't keep putting your energy into other people. If they're not putting their energy into you, cool beans. You have other things to do. You need to focus on yourself and what it is you're trying to create. You're definitely trying to create something. You're focused on healing. You're focused on forward movement. You're aware of your hurt. You're aware of your disappointment, but you're used to carrying it. You've been carrying it. You need to focus on your abundance. You need to focus on what you're trying to create. Focus on yourself. Focus on your joy. And then once you're happy and you're not sitting there doubting and being disappointed and like feeling like rejected, feeling like when you're just in your good energy and you feel, when you're feeling like you're high vibration, start manifesting, Gemini. Like, and intentionally get yourself there. Whatever you need to do. If you need to go for a walk, if you need to work out, if you need to like eat a cake, I don't know what you need to do. Do something to get yourself in that positive energy so you can start manifesting. Don't be sad. Don't be disappointed. There's too much coming in for you. You need to be confident in yourself. You need to be stable in yourself. Don't allow other people to give you validation, and don't ask or expect it from other people. Not necessarily don't allow, but like remind yourself, like it's great then when other people validate us, but you need to be confident in yourself even on those times you're not getting that validation. You're amazing. You're very capable. You're able. You don't need nobody's validation. You're good on yourself. You need to validate yourself. There's something coming in. There's new things that's starting. You need to work on those. The things that you're inspired to manifest and create and build, put that energy towards that. You need to create, Gemini. You have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. Abundance is coming in. You're getting insight, right? Like that download's coming in. Now you need to ground it. Do something with it. Manifest it. And be dedicated to this, right? Be dedicated to this. And use your intuition. And for some of you, it doesn't matter if somebody's got secrets. It doesn't matter. All that matters is your intuition and this forward movement. Follow your intuition. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by other people's tactics, their yelling conversation, if they're doing good or not. All that doesn't matter. Like, encourage people, great. Like, I hope everybody's doing well. But at the end of the day, how you're doing or how he's doing, how she's doing, how they are doing, it doesn't do nothing to what I'm doing. It's like I still got to do my own stuff. Like, I'm grateful, whatever you're doing, great. And you should be happy for everybody else too. Everybody be happy for everybody. Everybody should be doing good and feeling good and being happy, because then it's going to be a good world. But at the end of the day, don't focus on what somebody else is doing. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Make your own cake. Focus on your own stuff. That way it's going to be perfect. It's going to be great. It's going to be what you want it to be. You don't have to compare yourself to somebody else. You don't have to compare anything about you or what you're doing to somebody else, nor do you need their approval or validation. You're doing amazing, Gemini. I think you're awesome. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. Keep acting on what you're inspired towards. Keep on doing the things that Spirit's motivating you. Like all those little downloads and those pings that you're getting, follow them. Pull the string and see where it goes. All right. That has been your reading, Gemini. I appreciate you guys being on here. Let's see. Okay. All right. I appreciate you all being on here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Be kind to yourself and to others. Bye.